Hey everyone, my name is Alan McNally and I'm here in Manzanillo, Mexico on a little bit of a holiday, but I'm still working, don't you worry about that. I'm just going to walk through the test here, what we're going to do. This is the fitness assessment portion of the testing. So we're going to do a couple things. I'm going to introduce Marianne in a second here. This first thing we'll do after that is we're going to measure her waist, basically taking the tape measure around her waist, just to get an idea of what we're working with. And we're going to move into test her heart rate just to see where her resting heart rate is going to be. It's warmer, so probably a little higher than normal. So not to be alarmed by, but that will definitely be something we'll be more aware of for when we're testing in warmer weather. And then we're going to do the push-up test, which we're going to have her on her knees doing push-ups and just go until she can't go anymore. Count as we go along. And then we're going to do the final thing, which is the one-legged stance on the left leg and then the one-legged stance on the right leg. And then we're going to test that and see how well her balance is, if that's something we need to look at, because maybe it's something we need to find out where the breakdown of the balance and coordination. So I'm going to introduce Marianne. Thank you. Okay, so the first portion of the test, like I said, is the waist circumference. I'm going to introduce Marianne. So Marianne, you want to come join me in the beautiful video? You're going to be real famous after this. Like I said, the first part of the test is the waist circumference. I'm just going to get my tape measure ready to do that. So she passed the PASBQ, which is the Physical Activity Sedentary Behavior Questionnaire, as well as the PRQ, which is the Physical Activity Readiness Quiz. So those were great tests to give her pre-assessment, because we can kind of determine a little bit more about where her health concerns are. She hit no on all the boxes, so that means she's ready for the next level, which is where we're about to go on this. So I'm just going to make a little mark here on her iliac crest. I'm going to find it, just flip it around there, right there. So I'm just going to mark it there so I know where to put the tape measure. I'm going to start at 0 here. Around, not too far because we don't have far to go. I'm just going to keep pulling that. So you can see it's a little snug there, which is good. That's exactly how we want it. Is that too tight, Marianne? That's perfect. Thank you for putting your arms up, by the way. I didn't mention that here. But she's sitting here at about 31.1 inches, which is about 78.9 centimeters, which is perfect. I don't want to go round it up because they don't like when I do that. So I'm going to say it's 78.9 centimeters circumference. Perfect. So we're going to get on the next video in a second. Mary, put your shirt down, put your arms down on your side. So we're just going to take a quick 30-second break here to get her all warmed up and ready for the next part of the test. Thank you. So we're on the second part of the video now. As explained in the previous part of the video, we're going to do her heart rate. It's extremely important to make sure that she's been sitting for about 10 minutes, which you've been here about 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, okay. So she's just been waiting. We want the heart rate to get back to a resting heart rate because that's really important as a starting point. If it's too high, it might fluctuate the results and might give us an incorrect reading. So I'm just going to time it here for a few seconds. I'm just going to palpate and figure out where her heart rate is, or where the heart's beating from. So you go from here, the wrist. Just give me a second to find it. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to time it for 15 seconds here. Count. Okay, that's perfect. So that's 21 times 4. So we generally test per minute, so that's 84 beats per minute. A little high, but it's probably because we're in Mexico. So just being in the heat and sweating a little bit probably is going to alter our results a little bit. So it's okay for now. We'll test it later to see, maybe in cooler temperatures to see if it does fluctuate. But for now, 84 is okay. Good resting heart rate. So that's good for now. Thank you. So we're here just going to assess the push-up test. So Marianne, we can have you kneel down on this mat. Put the mat out because we're on cement floor. It might be a little hard on the knees. We don't want to damage your knees before we even do anything. So I'm just going to get my timer in 1 second. And Marianne, when you're ready, just do as many push-ups as you can, and I'm going to time it along the way.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready
We
when
talked
you're ready.
Proper assessment, your posture is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
I'm going to start now.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Who works out on vacation because
I know, vacation workouts, they're good because then you're in your calories.
I'm just going to tell you when I'm exhausted and I can't
Yeah,
do anymore?
just go until you can't. Proper form, you're doing great so far. Good job, you're tough. So you're getting a little tired.
I am.
Okay, yeah, perfect, stop. So we hit about 27, which is great. Good form. I think after that you're going to get a little exhausted, so we want to keep proper form when doing the assessment. It just ensures that the results are accurate. So great job, Marianne, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, back again. Doing the next part of the video, which is the one-legged stance. So I'm going to get Marianne to step, keep on one foot, her left foot to start with, and then I'm going to time it for 45 seconds to see how long she can go for, or see how her balance is. So when you're ready, I'm going to give you a step. Perfect. Okay. Good so far, yeah. The foot's wavering a little bit, so that's okay. She's still doing really well. Keeping good balance. It's really important. Obviously, this is a great test to test the balance, the agility of the muscles, see if there's going to be any imbalances in her body. So far, so good. Good job. Keep going.
I think it's
Enjoying the weather so far? Yeah? Beats Edmonton weather, doesn't it, right now?
Thanks for
Good. Okay, so we're almost done the test on the left, and we'll switch to the right. Perfect. Okay, now in about a second here, we're going to switch to the left. She did really well on there. Her balance was flawless, really. Her foot moved a little bit at the bottom, so we'll take a look on that a little bit. But for now, great job. So I'll get you to switch feet, and we're going to start the test over, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, I started the clock. So her feet are already wavering a little bit more than they had on the left side, which means that maybe there's a little tiny bit of an unbalance there. We'll look into it a little bit further, but for now, she's done a really good job standing like a little ballerina. So almost done the test here. Still really good for balance. Yeah. I just step back every once in a while just to kind of check what her posture is looking like, so I'm not stepping out of the video on purpose. I'm just stepping back to make sure that her posture is on point. Okay, Marianne, I'll get you to step back down. Great job.
Thank you.
So Marianne, thank you for coming out today. It's been a pleasure working with you. I can't wait to move forward in the future with you. You know, there was a lot of great qualities in your push-ups. We tested your heart rate. Like I said, because of the warm weather, it's a little higher, but we'll test that in cooler temperatures to kind of see if there's going to be a difference there. There should be. I'm just going based on the weather. Your stances on both feet were great. Slight imbalances, like I said, in the feet, but we'll have to take a look at that further. The posture seemed to be okay. She's in gymnastics, so that probably really helped with her balance, her posture, which is awesome. And then the push-ups were great, which was great upper body strength. She probably could have gone a little bit longer, but I noticed that her form started to fail, so I didn't want any injury, and I wanted to make sure she was going to be flawless in push-ups. So look at that a little bit further, maybe build up the upper body strength a little bit more. But in the meantime, Marianne, thank you so much for coming out, and we'll be in touch, and we'll we'll get you on a great plan.
Sounds good. Thank you.